You are now watching a Lucky Penny Shop product feature. Hey, it's Lucky Penny Shop, and I have a make-your-own erasers 10 fun projects kit. It includes easy-to-use molds, sculpting material, and instruction book. It says you can make pizza, hamburgers, soda pop, cupcakes, donuts, waffles, hot dogs, ice cream, cone, cookies, and watermelon. Let me turn this around here. Now, you've seen me do this Japanese style kit before. We have some more of those. We wanted to bring one in here that was from New York. It looks like it's from New York. Sterling Innovation. Let's read this here. Make fun, scrumptious looking erasers with this easy to use kit. Now they use the word scrumptious. I like the word scrumptious. Make your own erasers. Contains everything you need to whip up a batch of cool mini projects. A 2-piece multi-cavity mold, sculpting material, and an instruction book. Create a veritable buffet of fun food erasers, donuts, watermelon, pizza, cookies, cupcakes, waffles, and so much more. Just follow the simple how-to instructions for each eraser. Get inspired by fun foodie facts, tips for personalizing your projects, pointers for color mixing, and ideas for inventing your own eraser treats. Well, I think I'm going to get started. So when I come back, I'll have it all in the box, and we'll check out all the pieces. Well, here we go. I have a 2-piece mold. And let's just go over some of the things. You can see it from this side as well, too. You have your bottle, your hot dog bun, your hot dog, your muffin top, muffin bottom, donut, pizza, ice cream cone, ice cream top for another scoop. And then probably the meat patty. This could also probably be the watermelon. And there you go, a waffle here, if you want to make a waffle. And then you'll see 4 pegs in the corner. These pegs will make it so that you can line it up and then press down, which we're going to do. And they're nice solid molds. And you get this much of your material. And then a nice booklet. So it's actually a thick book, and it gives you all the instructions. Looks like you can even cut out a donut box here. Oh, I didn't know that. Soda pop box and label. That's cool. Pizza slice box. Here's your whole accessory. Oh, they're accessorized, so you can make something and then do all these things with it after. That is cool. Okay, so they show you exactly what you're going to need if you're going to do the watermelon. So you are going to need these colors. Cut these amounts off the blocks of clay. So you're actually going to match up that amount to get the perfect blend. Now, to me, that's the first time I've ever seen it like that. And that's the coolest thing. They show you how to do each step. How to add accoutrements like little cherries. Stack your ice cream cone up. How to make little chocolate chips, I guess. Sprinkles, whipped cream. For freestyle hand molding. So, I think we should try the burger first. It's what I've done on all the other ones. Then we can compare it to the other ones. And then I was reading, where did it say? I just checked this out a little before I started. What I needed, if I needed a microwave like those, or what did it say? Oh, down here. To set your eraser, put your project on a baking sheet and bake it in the oven at 230 degrees for 10 minutes. Do not preheat oven, let cool for 5 minutes. So that's what we need to do. So this gets you this, but then you're going to have to add these other elements if you want. Freestyle. Get creative. Look at that. Double-decker burger. I mean, that's a real hamburger. Okay. That's the one you can make. If you want to pretend to make bacon. Wow. Adorable additions. I'm not sure I'm there yet. There's a cookie, and there's some adorable additions. Ooh, those look tasty. All right, I'm going to get my cutting surface out, some tools, now that we've seen everything, and we'll get started making that hamburger. All right, I am set for my burger. Who doesn't love a hamburger? A sizzling beef patty sandwiched between 2 pillowy rolls. Yum. From a grill or a fast food chain, hamburgers are super popular foods. Americans eat an average of 3 hamburgers per week. For a whopping 50 billion burgers a year. Who came up with the delicious idea of slapping some ground beef in a bun? That matter is hotly debated, but the Library of Congress gives the honor to Mr. Lewis Lassen of New Haven. Serve up a cute mini burger eraser and add all of the fixins with a little hand sculpting. All right, so what you'll need, the mold. Got it. Cut these amounts off the blocks of clay. All right, anytime I can bring out tools and make that part of a project, I like it. It looks like they're nicely stored in trays, so I need brown. So it looks like you would just line this up here. Here's the brown you need. And then cut it. Now you can't beat that. Watch your paper. And then you need a little sliver for your bun. Now this to me is the coolest thing that I can utilize there. Okay. I'll just leave this out for now. And then a little bit of yellow. See, I'm just kind of lining it up. And then I'm cutting straight down. And there's my little size. See, it's kind of cut to fit, cut to order. And then some white for the buns, the most of the white. Okay, so there is my white. And then I am done with the colors for now. So that's the burger. So remember, warning, not edible. Okay, spray the molds with water. Press the sculpting putty in the molds and squeeze the molds together. So let me do this first, the meat patty. Cut these amounts off of blocks of clay. All right. And it's very crumbly, so I think I need to get this mushed a little. Pick up all my crumb pieces. So where does it tell you what the burger is? Now they have all those numbers there. Oh, molds 2, 10, and 11. Okay, so 2 is probably a bun bottom. Let's just hold this mold up like they have it. 2, 10, and 11. So 2. So this one is the bun top, bun bottom, and probably meat patty. You put the two bun pieces next to each other. That's what I'm assuming. Now that's one little tidbit they should have put, like if it's number two on top of the piece you're molding. So that's for mold number 2. So you don't have to guess which is, because they're very similar, the bun and the meat. So I'm guessing this is the meat, this is the bun. The meat's a little irregular. Okay, now look at it. It's nice, soft, and pliable now. Okay, so it looks like I can make my meat patty. All right, here we go. Wet the mold. So I'm going to use the little sprayer the last time. It seemed to work great when I've done this with other ones. Get the water going. They say use a little towel, but I'll just do this. Okay. Our meat patty. Our scrumptious meat patty. And I'm sandwiching that in here. How ironic, sandwiching. Lining up the pins. And now I'm pressing out the meat patty. Okay. Now let's see how easy it is to get it out. Now they said if it doesn't come out easy, you can... You can do it again. Just wet it more and do it again. So let's clean some of this off. It's nice knowing almost the exact amount. Then you're not wasting. And you have the perfect meat patty. Okay. I'll just mix that into that. It won't hurt anything. And how cleaned up you want to make this is really up to you. You know how clean of an edge. All right. Now let's take all this and let's mix up our buns. Look at this. Okay. I dropped a tiny piece. Let me find that. I'll be right back. Got it. Look at what I have now. So like the brown, it did take a little bit to get it, you know, worked. So have you tried this kit before? I wonder now how much I should make. If I should make, I'll tell you what, I'll make a burger and the drink and then save the rest maybe for another video because I have a feeling it's going to take a while. And then I'll make a little case for the pop. I'll fold that paper and do that. Okay, now we're starting to get some color change. Hopefully we get a nice bun color. Look at that. There was other tips and information in the beginning which I did not read. Kind of skimmed through it. But it probably tells you, let's just take a quick look, how to use this kit. So maybe if the dough is like that, how to use making your eraser super simple. Okay, different. Okay, ask an adult to help you, especially when using the oven. Warnings. Using the paper templates. The last few pages of the book include cutout templates that you can use with your projects. Carefully cut out the templates with scissors or a craft knife and follow the instructions printed on the template pages. Use glue or tape to secure the noted edges. Look at my bun. I'm happy with my bun. I like the color of my bun. And it's turned into a nice bun color. Was there a color chart? That's the only thing I didn't see. Maybe it's back here. No. Maybe it's up here. No. Okay. So here we go. Buns are ready. So now, it looks like this bun. Well, let me just do one at a time. So I know how much for the other bun. Okay, let's wet it. There we go. Okay, squeeze the molds together. Ooh. Let's see if we can take this out. That made that part of it easier, the trimming. Okay, let me get something a little less sharp. Let's see if we can pull this out. There we go. Got enough to make the next piece of bun? Let's see. That would be this one. Line it up and press. Can't see in there. Definitely not enough. Let me just center it a little bit better. Maybe I'll press it more. Okay, let me set it down here. Push down and see if that helps spread it. That's a little better. Okay. So that on that, and then that on that. Look at that. I think we need to make a few more things here. So let's get some red for some tomato. Form a piece of tomato. And then I'll hand form a piece of cheese. I want cheese. So that's the one thing I didn't see was a color chart. It'd be nice if they had a color chart with the little guides, like they show you the little measurements to get the right color green. Okay, nice and soft. Okay, here's our tomato. We start off with a nice round ball. I wonder if I didn't push the top one down enough. Okay, there's a tomato. Ooh, nice looking tomato. Look at that. Now, since you're not going to see the inside, I'm not going to do any more of that. Okay, now a piece of cheese. I want this to be flat and melted on the burger. See, they put the cheese on the lettuce. And I might have done that in the past. And everybody said, no, put the cheese on the burger side. So that's what I'll do. It'll be cheese, tomato, cheese, lettuce, tomato. How's that? There we go. Nice piece of cheese. All right. I like cutting with scissors to make things square. Looks like a nice size. Okay, cheese. And then lettuce. We'll take a little yellow. We'll go that much. A tiny bit of blue. is just not green enough. A little greener. What do you think? Put that little tiny bit of blue in. Ooh, look at that nice green. Now we're talking. Now you can make pickles, but you won't see them. The small stuff inside the bun you won't see. I'll tell you what I think I can do. Hold on, let me do this. I think this, if I cut this, I can make a better burger bottom. Seemed kind of big to me anyway. There we go. There we go. I'm going to remold this. Okay, you know, you gotta roll with things. Unless they're saying, make the bun, cut the bun, and then that other slot might be the tomato. I don't know. I'm confused. See, there's some tidbits missing. Tidbits. Maybe it's on the back of the box. No. I would include a little list with all the numbers and what they're associated to, so you know what they are, so there's no question. But they only show these. They don't show the tomato, so they show these separate, but not being cut. They don't say cut them. Press the patty between the two buns. That's it. I feel like I'm getting a little bit better press now, so I'll have a better size bun bottom. Perfect. It could just be I didn't press out the first one good enough. Okie dokie. Okay, so that, then my cheese, which I don't like. I need a little bit bigger. Gonna do it again, sorry. See if I could start this as a square. There we go. Oh, look at that cheese now. Oh yeah. Didn't mix it enough, but I think we got it. Okay, I'm almost done. Sorry, I just had to... Here, let me mix this and that at the same time. Okay, let's get this one done. To be as perfect, I think, as the edges. There we go. Cheese, lettuce, tomato, burger top. I'm going to leave that right on there. I'm going to make some little seeds for the top. Now it says, you know, push it together. Doesn't say anything. Man, press the patties between the two buns. That's it. It doesn't say to wet it or do anything to it. And then let me make a bunch of little seeds. Got a little bit of the tan. We're getting there. I gotta bake this one now, so I will probably don't need to show you that part of it. But you would like probably a top-down view of my burger, wouldn't you not? There you go. Kind of just rolling them in my fingers. About one more. There. Ooh, let's give it a taste. No, just kidding. Don't eat it. Okay, there it is. Let me just scrunch it like you would see it anyway. Scrunch it. Kind of like twist it together. And there we go. Let me put that in the oven. When I come back, it will be done. Alright, so I decided to put it in my toaster oven because I had that handy. So it's set for 230 degrees for 10 minutes. Timer is running. So when that's done, I will come back and we will check it out. Well, I've moved that out of the way, so I have some time now to do a soda pop bottle or two. It says this fizzy drink makes up a $290 billion industry the world over. It dates back to the 1700s in Leeds, England, where a man named Joseph Priestley discovered how to carbonate water. By the late 19th century, the soda craze was in full swing, with soda fountains popping up everywhere and new flavors being made every day. Today, soda manufacturers produce 2,000 cans of soda per minute. Make a classic cola for this quick eraser project. Okay, so it says about that much clay off the block. So let's do a red bottle. Like we're doing a Coca-Cola bottle. Okay, that's simple. And then the cap, we'll do a blue cap. Blue or white? Yeah, let me do white, like it's a twist bottle. Okay, because they show it in the picture. So let me soften this up. I'm not sure how much is here. Is there enough to do everything in the picture? I'm not sure. I'm going to have to redo that white. I got some red on it. Looks like red from my fingers contaminated the white. I have to wipe my hands after this. See? I want a white top. All right. Spray the molds well with water, press the sculpting putty into the molds and squeeze the molds together, matching up with the corners. Separate the molds blah, 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 blah. To set your erasers, put your project on a baking sheet. I didn't use a baking sheet because that toaster oven has that pre-built-in sheet. Okay, so that's good. I got a rag here. Let me clean off my fingers. Cut another piece of white. Probably just need the tiniest of pieces. That's easy to soften. It's already softened. Okay, so there is the two pieces. Let's get the mold. Let's see how we're going to put the white top in. Then the bottle. Get a little thinner up there. Okay, that's about right. Let's give that a spritz. Here we go. See that? I'll squish it right for you. Ooh, nice squish. Looks like I need a little more red. It's not getting a nice bottle shape. Add a little bit here. And a little bit down here. All right. We respritz. That should help. Nice. Well, let me work that out slowly. Now, I'm not too worried about the outside of the bottle because there's a cover you can... I think there's a paper cover you cut. There's my bottle. I'll just work it just a little. Okay. Should I make two? Yeah, I probably should make two. I'll do a red one and a blue one. Just so we have some different bottles. Make sure I don't... Maybe I undercut it, I don't know. I do like the white top on there, don't you? And my timer went off for the burger, so I'll check that in a second. I'll bring the toaster oven back in. It's got to cool anyway for 5 minutes. All right. We'll see if we'll get a better outside on this bottle. Now what I probably could have done and should have done is pulled the red bottle out, reworked it, redid it so I got the exact. But I remember seeing somewhere there was like a sleeve. Oh, see the soda sleeve. So that'll cover the... I'll put that on the red bottle. All right, nice and soft. Wipe my hands. Lesson learned. Okay, a little white. All right, so what do you think so far? Those of you who are still with me. spritz. Ooh, there's some red on there. We wipe that off. Okay, here we go. Pressing number 2. Let's look inside as we press. There's this satisfying feeling as you squish it down. For whatever reason, you just feel like, ooh, I'm creating something out of a blob. Ooh, much better. Plus, too, you don't have to use a sharp knife like this. Use a toothpick or whatever you're comfortable using, whatever you're allowed to use. Toothpicks work good for a lot of projects. There we go, bottle number 2. So let me get these in the oven, or let me bring the oven in here, and we'll take a look at the burger. It should cool down by now. Okay, my timer is set for my 2 Coke bottles. I'll move this out of here. I'll move this here. So when the Coke bottles are done, you want to take a look at it real quick here? Looks pretty good. I'm afraid to pull it apart. I don't want to. It's warm. So when I come back, I'll have the Coke bottles out and we'll take a look at them. Alright, so we're on the next phase of the project. It's this soda pop box and soda label. Looks like they give you enough to do 1 bottle. I guess if you wanted to, you can scan and make more. Let's get this out. Ooh, let me do this here so we can, you don't have to keep moving around the camera. Okay, those are still in the oven. I'll put that on when that comes out. Okay, it looks pretty intricate. I'm just gonna forge right in, jump right in, and see what we can do here. How many of you would take on this project? Now that you've seen it, now that you've seen the kit, would you enjoy something like this? Let me know in the comments. I don't see it saying about cutting out the open sections, but I don't see any dotted lines there, but I think you have to cut those out. Okay, let's see. And these little cuts here. Not your ordinary project. Okay, here they look hollowed out for the handles. So that's going to require the knife. Here we go. There's one. You'll definitely need a sharp object, so if you're not allowed to use sharp tools, please ask an adult. I'm going to go ahead and cut this out. Everything else has been cut out. Okay, let's see now. Fold here. Do you fold them in or out? That is the question. You want your box to be red on the outside, so I'm going to fold everything this way. Oh, good question. Oh, that folds up. Okay, so there is fold marks here. Ooh, tough one. I believe these got to go through first. Let's just see. This is what I'm assuming. One more fold here. So that when you fold this up, they come up to this section here like that. So you have a case, but I'm not sure. This might take me a second to figure out. Ooh, I see. Got it. This one's missing a fold. Okay, I'm sure you didn't catch all that, but there's my bottle holder. See? So it says tape or glue. Oh, it looks like it'll stay together if I do that. I feel like I almost want to add more in different spots to kind of hold this all together better. Alright, well I think I'm good to go. Alright, so I'll just put a little tape on this. I think I'm going to hold these sides together. That will definitely help. Okay. Put one tiny piece on that top edge. Just to hold this. And I'm going to get some tweezers. Okay, whew. Let's see. Is there anything for the burger in here? Pizza. Okay, pizza, donut. All right, let me go get my bottles and let's check them out. All right, there are my final products here. You can squish them. They don't, they're not pliable much anymore. There's my burger. Now, I tried to peel it apart just to see. Now, some of these layers, oh, even my cheese. Look at my cheese is still movable. If I really wanted to, I could tear it apart, but I don't want to, okay? So, the last thing I need to do is get this on the bottle. So, what do you think? On the red bottle or the blue bottle? I'm going to say blue bottle. So, I have to tape it on. They say glue, but just because it's going to be easier right now to tape it, I'm going to tape it. Okay, put another little piece on there just taping it up just around that seam. Ooh, look at my bottle of soda. Let me put them in my little carrier. Now, how cute is that? Come on, look at that. Carrying it around. You've got your juicy hamburger. Remember, you can't eat it. Even though I was joking earlier, you can pretend. You can say, tasty hamburger. All right, so last thing we need to do is erase something, right? Here's some paper. Here's my pencil. And I will take the red one here. So you get the eraser, little eraser shards. Look at that. And they work. Very cool. So let me give you one last little look at my little collection now. Here, I'll do this. There, how does that look? Well, I think I erased part of the bottom off. So overall, I would say it was pretty easy. I like their instructions. I would like to see a color chart and maybe something matching up the numbers on the mold so you know exactly what you're doing. I like the fact that they give you the measurements. That is really cool. And I think overall, it's easy to make a product. So, and I call it a product because now I have a hamburger and I have my little soda bottles and my little soda case. And thanks for watching and supporting Lucky Penny Shop. If you want to see other videos like this, look in the description for a playlist. Or as always, you could just search our channel. And don't forget, every video that we're making now, there's something in there called LPS Thoughts. Penny for your thoughts kind of thing, Sometimes after a video I say, ooh, I wish I did this or I wish I did that, or come up with other ideas. Ask questions there. Does anybody know I ask questions there for you to answer? We'll check those out. And as always, thanks for watching. Later. If you're looking for the item you just saw in the video, click here. Watch more videos by clicking here. Don't forget to share on social media and give a thumbs up.
Hey, LPS-Dave.
What's up, Butch?
Make sure they don't forget to subscribe.
Oh yeah, please click here to subscribe to Lucky Penny Shop. And always remember, when you see a lucky penny,
pick it up.
Thanks for watching.